I think the greatest challenge has got to be legacy. And when I say legacy, I don't generally mean legacy technology. It's the legacy of the organisation that has built a lot of practices and has incumbrant expense in doing everything in the way it does. And trying to change that, trying to change people's mindsets is always going to be the hardest thing. Actually, technology's become pretty easy to do. And customer research is becoming much more formalized in terms of the way people go about it. You can go and learn a lot from the way the startups are doing it, but actually getting your organization to change is the biggest challenge.
So I think the biggest challenge is actually business model change. So I think the actual technological change and the digital disruption, I think organizations are reasonably able to accommodate those. The thing that's going to be like more fundamentally different though is the impact on the business model. So the digital innovation, the digital disruption will cause a massive impact on business models. I don't think organizations have really understood what that looks like and how they need to kind of react to that in the same way they have to the technological change.
The greatest challenge is for businesses to know actually what they want to do in a digital landscape. Already the idea of a homepage seems anachronistic. It's very old in terms of, a business strategy, a digital strategy is something that is going to be individual to every different company. And if they want to actually make sure they get it right, they need to know why they're actually doing it. We spoke earlier about Twitter, for example, and most people having a social media strategy, but most companies have a social media strategy, but a surprising number of companies don't know why they have a social media account, don't know what that strategy actually is. They just feel they have to be there. And that's a very obvious example, but it really is the case. If you're going to have digital innovation within a company, you need to know why you're doing it and what you want to achieve with that. The end point needs to be in sight, even if you never get there.